There. We've officially signed our lives away. Lucky you picked up that missing signature before you took this to the bank.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, it's just, we've never owed this much before.
Oh, no, you do not get to back out now. This was all your idea,
Who's
remember?
backing out? I'm just saying this is a big deal.
Oh, I know. I've read the repayment schedule.
Tell me you're happy?
Yeah, of course I am. Owning this house has been out of our reach for so long, and now that it's actually happening, it's a lot to comprehend.
Tell me about it. I think I felt like this on our wedding day.
Well, you made the right choice then, didn't you?
We're making the right one now. Thank you for getting on board with this.
Who am I to deny my husband his lifelong dream, eh?
Oh, you're a good woman, Mrs. Turner.
Whoa, who's about to be late for work? Come on, you can give me a lift on the way to the bank.
It's funny. Didn't think I'd have a strong opinion of those things. Until now.
That's because it wasn't real for you before.
I trust Lucy's judgment. Okay, but if we're going to create a human being, you know, I want it to benefit from my experiences, not just hers.
On the one hand, it's good that Chris has strong opinions.
But on the other?
I just had this idea, maybe even selfish, that I could call all the shots.
But Chris wants to make it a conversation.
And Nate, you know, which is fine, but it's just more complicated. Why did Paul even have to suggest a contract? He's the one that brought all this up.
The contract's a good thing. Once it's all in writing, you'll both be clear on your expectations.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but what if this is just the tip of the iceberg?
What do you mean?
Well, I didn't see this coming. Feelings. What if there's more surprises in store?
You know what? It's good that you're addressing it now so that there are no nasty surprises down the track.
Of course, like, if I meet someone. I mean, Nate pointed out it could happen.
What if some guy does come along? He sweeps Lucy off her feet, starts throwing his weight around, and my kid starts calling him Dad.
Exactly.
I may not be sure about the details, but I do know that I want to be more than just a donor.
That's why you need to define your role now.
You know what? It sounds to me like Nate was being pretty negative. Are you sure he wasn't projecting his own issues?
You mean about the baby?
Yeah, or parenthood in general. You know, it's not for everyone.
Sheila, you've changed the menu.
Yes, you can blame that on that snake, Lou Carpenter. He stole our barman.
Well, that's not such a bad thing. He was terrible at his job.
Yeah, but he was gorgeous. The women were flocking him. Mind you, he was costing us more in broken glasses than wages, so I had to come up with a gimmick. Went to the chef, asked him to draw up a new menu. Although it looks as though it's written in a foreign language.
Oh, kale, that's very in at the moment.
Yeah, I'm after the youth market. They're into all that stuff. Kale, kohlrabi, chipotle.
I think you say it chipotle.
Oh, doesn't matter how you say it, it's still chilli at twice the price. Oh, well, you do have a nerve showing your face around here.
Nice to see you, Susan. I've come waving a white flag.
Have you now?
Yeah. Lauren and I have let young Andreas go. Putting him in charge of a coffee machine was a mistake. We nearly had to call the fire brigade.
Well, that's karma for you, Buddha.
Anyway, I don't want to start some sort of cafe war.
No, because you'd lose.
Sheila, could I get a side order of labneh with the mountain loaf?
What?
I know it's not listed as a side, but you've got it in other dishes.
Oh, I'll go and see if the chef knows what you're talking about.
What's all this?
It's my new organic fair trade menu.
Oh, half these names are made up. You're not going to score many more punters because of this.
I'll have you know we have already got rave reviews on the internet. People are loving it. So much better than the muck that you serve at Harold's. You are going to have your business drop right off when they hear about us.
Well, see about that. Susan?
Labneh.
Sheila only just changed the menu recently. How come she's got so many glowing reviews of the Waterhole already?
You really don't know, do you? Well, give this a listen. Love the sophisticated new menu, not like the other down market places in the complex.
Oi, that's what she's talking about.
Where it gets better. Fabulous staff, especially the friendly, curvy blonde.
They can't mean Sheila. Who wrote it?
Cheeky barmaid 28.
That Jezebel. She's writing her own reviews.
She's not being subtle either.
Well, two can play that game, sunshine. Here. How do you get into this stupid website?
Oh, we're probably going to need to create a login.
Yeah, well, here, you do it.
No.
It's for the family business. You want your mum and dad to meet their house repayments, don't you?
Do not let those bank people intimidate you, okay? Remember, you are the one in the uniform.
Thanks, but at this stage it's pretty much a done deal. This afternoon, other than the crushing mortgage, the house will be all ours.
And us kids will be rich. Then there will be fast cars and loud parties and new clothes. I'm kidding. Okay, we've actually decided to put the lot in a 6-month term deposit. We found a really good rate. At least it gives us a little bit more time to decide what we're going to do with the money.
Very sensible.
And who said nagging doesn't work? I will see you at home, at our home, this afternoon.
Love you.
Love you too.
And when you walk into the Waterhole, you will wonder if you're walking into a toilet. And if you eat the seafood, you'll begin to wish you had.
There's something I've just got to say. Please be honest with me. Are you 100% supportive of Chris and I having a child together?
Sorry?
Before, when you raised all those issues, were you just trying to drive us to the conclusion that this baby idea is just too difficult?
No, I raised those issues because they needed to be raised.
Well, Chris said that you don't want to have kids.
Yeah, I don't. But Chris does. And I'm not going to stand in the way of that.
So why bring up the prospect of me meeting someone? It's just like you've tried to spook him.
Sorry, but if you think you don't need to consider something like that, then maybe you're deluded.
I have thought long and hard about this.
Well, not hard enough. And if you don't place all your cards on the table now, there's going to be problems down the track. I'm not saying this for me. I'm saying this for you guys. For the kid. Isn't that what this is all about?
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Sorry to sound so harsh.
No, you've been very clear. I'm glad we talked.
Have either of you heard how your dad went to the bank?
Yeah, apparently everything's set to go this afternoon.
Yeah, well, I mean, the lawyer's going to call to confirm.
That's great. Yeah, I'll pop home later, put some champagne on it.
I want them down now.
What are you talking about?
You know very well what I'm talking about. Your fake online reviews have made the Waterhole drop 2 whole stars.
Well, maybe your customers have realised there's more to good food than a few fancy words, eh?
Oh, please, I wasn't born yesterday.
I think that's obvious.
In your post, you used the word sunshine. Sunshine, I think that was obvious.
It's a commonly used word.
It's not a weather website, Mr. Cambodia 77.
You are being paranoid. Anyway, I wouldn't know how to use a website like that.
Well, perhaps you had some help.
Me? No, I wouldn't do something like that.
You are just as bad as your grandfather. I think you inherited that slimy gene.
Does it really matter if they wrote the review or not? What's the matter with a bit of healthy competition?
Oh, so you were in on it too, were you? All you Turners are alike.
Oh, technically I'm a smith and he's a carpenter.
Potato, potato. You are all going to learn a very valuable lesson. Do not mess with a canning.
Hi. I'm sorry I didn't ask for your opinion sooner.
I didn't realise I even had opinions until today.
I knew you wanted to be more than just a donor. I just assumed since I was the one paying for everything, I'd be left making most of the decisions. But if you want to be more heavily involved, that's fine by me.
Yeah, I've realised that I don't want to be some guy who just turns up a couple of times a year. I want to get my hands dirty in whatever way I can. As this kid gets older, I want them to know that they can call me about anything. I want us to talk baby names so we can put them on the waiting list for the MCC as soon as possible.
Really?
Yeah, it's a longer wait to get into that club than any of your fancy schools in New York.
Well, how about you and I hash through some things and I get some paperwork drawn up later stating that as parents, you and I have equal rights when it comes to our child. And for the record, if I do meet someone, I will never let him cut you out.
Phew! Thank you.
You can actually thank Nate. He's the one that reminded me what this is really about.
Nate?
And he brought it back to the most important thing. Our baby. It's a really good guy you've got there. Anyway, can we get to all this contract stuff later? How about we talk about baby names? How do you feel about Aloysius?
Here you go, 10% off with the flyer.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, just boosting business.
No, I'm talking about the bad review that you gave Harold. Cheeky barmaid 28.
I'm just giving as good as I get.
Well, could you give it somewhere else?
This is a public place. I can do what I like.
No. This is our turf.
Says who?
Says the whacking big sign on the window.
Oh, tough. Oh, where are you going?
Moving you along, and thanks for bringing the wheelchair. It's making it a lot easier for me.
Help me, please. Somebody,
She's joking.
Is this the way you treat disabled people at Harold?
You are not disabled. She can walk. She's only using this thing as sympathy. Look. I'm sorry.
Oh, my heart.
Oh, you wouldn't. This is low even for you.
Oh, the pain. Oh, the pain. Oh.
Fine. You win. You are a disgrace. Guys, she's fine. Sit down. She's fine.
Happy hour between 5 and 6. Just walk this way.
Senior. Couldn't help notice that I'm not down for any overtime this week. That's a mistake, right?
What? Haven't you heard?
No, what?
The top brass, they're cutting back on the overtime again.
Why?
Budgetary reasons why.
Crimes don't stop being committed just because we're short of a few bob. The station still needs to be properly staffed.
Yeah, I know, mate, but that's how it is.
Well, Senior, I just bought a house. I was counting on the extra income to make the repayments.
Look, have you thought about a second job? As long as you fill out the correct paperwork, I don't see the force having a problem with it. Hey, congrats on the house.
Thanks.
Hey, look at her fawning over the customers there. I hope they've got strong stomachs.
Well, not too strong, I hope.
I've got to tell you, this is a genius idea.
Well, no one messes with my family business and gets away with it.
You're certainly one of the clan now, aren't you? Okay, let's do it.
Chow and mushy.
I say, that's hardly organic, is it?
I'm so sorry. Ignore them. They're from the competition.
I'm sorry, madam. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Disgusting.
Will you just take your band-aids and your very bad accents elsewhere?
Okay, you're the boss.
What a place.
But from the way all your customers are poking around at their food, I say our job here is done. Ta-ta.
I'm so sorry. Lucy told me she came around to have it out with you. I didn't mean for you to get so involved. I mean, she didn't give me the details, but I assumed it was intense.
Yeah, and I may have been a bit harsh. I didn't make things worse, did I?
No. You actually made things better. Thank you.
Really?
Yeah, so Lucy wants me to be involved in all decisions regarding the baby, and we're going to sit down and nut out the contract together.
Oh, that's great.
And I could also use you interfering again too.
Sure, anything you need.
Bet you didn't expect to be up to your neck in baby talk when we first met, did you?
I'll admit, it's not what I signed up for. But we're in this together.
Is a good place for you to call home. Oh, down there looks nice. Here we go. There, yep.
Sheila, what are you doing?
What? Oh, nothing.
Is that a mouse?
No, what? No, oh. Lou started it.
I can't believe how far you let this get.
Well, in our defence...
You are 3 grown adults acting like a bunch of stupid, silly school kids.
I was only doing it to help the business.
And I have a right to some payback.
Oh, is that what you call stealing our customers?
You stole our hot barman.
So you gave us a mud.
Okay, enough. Off-air may be going gangbusters, but there are still plenty of customers to go around for all of us.
Oh, but...
No buts. You got to stop this nonsense now and apologise.
Sorry, sort of.
I'm sorry.
Never meant to offend.
Oh, for God's sake, say it like you mean it.
Things may have got a little out of hand. I'm sorry, really.
Yeah, me too. Especially for the Band-Aid stunt. And the wheelchair thing.
I suppose I went a bit far myself. I'm sorry too.
Good. So I trust now we can all get along?
Well, that might be asking a bit too much.
Well, too bad, Dad. Because I want us to go in together on this.
Erinsborough Festival Markets?
Mm-hmm. We are going to combine forces and set up a stall together. Wine from the Waterhole and cheese from Harold's.
Oh, I don't think that's a good idea.
It'll be great publicity for both our businesses. And a wonderful bonding exercise to ensure a debacle like this never happens again. Understood?
I'm happy to go co-ed and we find something private with really good academic standards.
Yeah, and if not, look, I'm happy to go with the ones you suggested. They do look pretty good, actually.
I mean, both have great music programs, which fits in with the guitar lesson.
Yeah, cool. What about sport?
Yes. First I'm thinking swimming, and then tennis, and then, as they get a little bit older, we can...
Oh, can we add AFL into the mix?
Oh, hang on. What about if it's a girl?
Don't be sexist. It's our national sport.
AFL's not that big in New York.
Yeah, I'm sure we can find something run by an expat. I want to be able to have a kick around with my kid. And plus, AFL is a great sport to get involved with.
Contact sports are a no-no for either gender. They are way too violent.
AFL is not violent. Nate, can you back me up here?
This is up to you guys.
No, I value your opinion.
Me too.
Well, I get what Lucy's saying, but I think there's nothing more rewarding than being part of a team.
In that case, I'll consider it.
You thinking of repainting?
No, buying, actually.
Really? Matt, that's fantastic.
Is it?
Yes, of course it is. It's the great Australian dream.
Heaps of people compromising their standard of living so they can own when they could probably rent something nicer for heaps cheaper.
Oh, I suppose that's true.
And the papers keep going on about how overpriced the property market is, and there are better things to invest your money in than bricks and mortar.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a money expert. But there is something very special about owning your own home. Especially here.
Ramsay Street?
Yeah, well, you know what they say. The 3 most important things when you're looking to buy a house.
Location, location, location.
Yes. Well, look around you. When Mal wanted us to go and live in London, we just couldn't do it. We love living here.
It is the whole package. Close to everything, leafy, quiet.
And don't forget the great neighbours. I can't imagine living anywhere else. Buying here is the best thing that Karl and I ever did.
Darling, just in time.
Is that the lawyer?
Yeah.
He's just confirming the sale with the kids now.
Lauren, can I talk to you for a minute? I've got some...
Great. Thank you so much. It's official. Settlement's gone through. Sale's happening. Yes.
Let me be the first to congratulate you on your new home.
And our new super fortune.
The thing is...
Oh, it's just hitting me now. I can't believe this has finally happened. And you know what? It is all thanks to you.
Okay, and enough with the PDA. I got something for Dad. For all those long, cold nights doing overtime, paying for the mortgage.
Thanks, mate. It's perfect.
Oh, you happy, darling?
Of course. It's a dream come true.
Okay, everybody, a toast. To home, sweet home.
Home, sweet home.
Cheers. Cheers.